These guys are ridiculous. These guys are ridiculous.
Now, how about them damn Celtics?
And we are back with another How About Them Celtics video. Sam and I here recording on Tuesday, November 21st. This is the day after the Celtics lost in the Hornets. We did our reactions to that game, but we are now going to react.
Nobody watched them.
to PJ Washington, who after the game was caught on camera talking and taking a subtle jab at Jayson Tatum. He poked fun at Tatum. And
was it a caught on camera or was it the press conference?
This is what it says here. This is what I'm seeing. This is him.
Not bad for Monday night on League Pass.
Took a little jab at him. Not bad for Monday night on
Brandon
League
Walker,
Pass.
Brandon Miller, saying that the Hornets are going to make the finals, looking very satisfied with himself.
Is that what he said?
Not yesterday, but he said it before the season that they'll be in the finals.
Oh, well.
He said it over the summer.
That's bold.
But we missed that one.
For those who don't know, for those who don't understand the reference fully, this was a clip of Tatum from over the summer talking to a group of young basketball players.
We playing the Hornets tonight. I'm going to chill. I only get to go to Charlotte 2 times a year. Somebody paid their money to come watch me play. Like, not trying to be arrogant. Like it's a bunch of kids in there, my shoes and my jersey. And just because we playing Charlotte on NBA League Pass on a Monday, but ain't nobody watching, I'm chilling tonight.
So that was Tatum. And to be fair, the message that Tatum is presenting is like a good one. Like, I play regardless. Yeah. I want to play regardless. And that's something, good. It was just very funny that he was like, fuck the Hornets. Like, these guys sucking.
Somebody.
Exactly. Right. And what I'd be curious to see is how many people fucking watched. I want to see how many people watched Hornets. Cause like PJ Washington can, brag all he wants. He earned the right to, they won the game, but he wasn't taking a shot because you guys suck. He was taking a shot because nobody watched. And I would hazard a guess that just because they won doesn't mean a lot more people watched. I feel like, and in Tatum's defense, Peyton Pritchard was getting like cheers when he was making shots in Spectrum Center. Like, it was not like Tatum was wrong. There were a lot of green jerseys in the crowd. But I mean, PJ Washington earned the right to talk shit when the Celtics fell on their face.
Yeah, Celtics melted at the end. Of course, say whatever you want. The one thing I will say is, like, obviously the Celtics lost this game, but of all the losses you could like take a stab at the Celtics in Tatum, this was not the one, because Tatum had 45 points. Now, Tatum did miss the free throw to tie the game, and he didn't have the finest of stretches to finish off the game, but he was a man possessed there for a while.
Yeah, no, it was great. And just as some evidence to prove that, people showed up to watch the Celtics play, I want you to listen to the crowd on this Peyton Pritchard move. I just want you to experience this and tell me this doesn't sound like a home game. Ready? Let's listen.
Yeah, it really does.
Look at 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at wait back here. Even watch top left of your screen here. Watch up here where my mouse is. Watch these guys. Yeah.
Oh, that man's hyped. He got out of his seat. He's got the blazer on with the Celtics t-shirt. Respect. Feel bad for him. He paid probably $25 for that seat.
So far in 2024, the Hornets rank 3rd worst in average attendance at 16,000 a night. They're filling just 87.8% of their stadium every night, which is 3rd worst in the league. Surprisingly, Pacers are like bottom on both and they're good. So like that kind of sucks,
and that's a basketball area. I don't understand that. You think people would care a little bit more. I don't know. That's bizarre to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. But again, PJ Washington earned the right to talk shit. He just did, right? They won. But again, like, I don't know how like, what's your thoughts? Because I think this is something you would have an opinion on, of anybody. What are your thoughts on players on bad teams talking shit when they win?
You have to get your licks in. I mean, listen, these guys aren't winning a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
True.
if I'm PJ Washington, I have material for all 29 other teams just in case I have any opportunity to fire something off. Because it's not every day that you get to win a game on the coattails of a LaMelo Ball masterclass.
He was nasty.
36 points and what do you have? 8 assists, bunch of rebounds. He was
9
everywhere. He
rebounds,
clutched up
8 assists,
and,
something
and
like
helped Charlotte get over the finish line.
Mhm.
PJ Washington had all of LaMelo's stats were higher than PJ Washington's point total. But nonetheless, got to make sure you get the shot in because, again, you're just not going to be able to talk shit very often.
New FanDuel customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets, guaranteed. Plus, all customers who bet $5 will get $100 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube at YouTube TV.
Okay, fair enough. Now, my second follow-up, do you think Tatum was trying to be intentionally disrespectful?
No.
Or do you think he was just like, the reality of the situation is no one fucking watches the Hornets? Like what do you, and do you think players, this is a stupid question because obviously they know when they're in like a bad arena, but like, do you think they go into the game knowing like, fuck, I got to play in Charlotte tonight, or shit, I got to play in Washington tonight? Do you like, are they more down on it? Because like Tatum averages like 40 points in Charlotte over the last 5 games or something stupid. So like he almost plays better there. So it's like they understand they're playing in a shit environment, but they're also like, I mean, he plays, it's not like it's affecting his play negatively. Like it's making him play better. And again, the Celtics were bad last night, but Tatum outside of the last few minutes was awesome. So I don't know. It's just weird because I agree that he wasn't like being, I don't think he was trying to like shit on the Hornets. I think he was just like, listen, I have to get up no matter where I play. And he used that as the example, which was, I mean, sucks for Hornets fans.
I think it's actually the opposite of disrespect. It was more of he literally went in his head and thought of a real life example.
Yeah.
Hey, nobody might have sat out, but
Yeah.
I showed up and scored 50.
Yeah.
He had a monster performance in Charlotte last year on a Monday night. Like he just probably referenced something that he thought of.
I wonder. Sorry, I was trying to think of a way to Google this. I wonder if there's a way, or anybody on Reddit has ever tracked cities where opposing stars have sat out the most. Like that would be an interesting
I don't know
thing to.
I
You
mean,
know
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying?
you could probably look it up on Basketball Reference because I know they have splits for individual teams. I just don't know if you can
really?
actually. Yeah, you can look at every player's stats versus, like if you go to Tatum's Basketball Reference, you can look and see what he averages against every other NBA team.
Where? Wait, that's awesome.
It's in splits.
Splits, and then I have to go to career, and then.
Yes.
Oh wow!
You could
that's
realistically
awesome.
you can't guarantee that you're going to find games that they sat out or be able to find a pattern because obviously they play certain teams less. But
Well, let me
you can kind of
go.
match up the numbers and just be like, oh yeah, it looks like he doesn't play that much against, I don't know, Oklahoma City.
I'm gonna look at Steph because I feel like the Warriors have held him out over the years. Like I'm gonna go to the 21-22 season. Were there fans that year? There were fans that year. I just want to see like if he's playing. Actually, that's a bad way to look at it. I don't know. If you were an NBA player, you had to pick 3 games where you had to sit out. What cities are you not playing in
this year?
Yeah.
I probably would not play.
And I guess you have to think of like
question.
the teams too. I guess Washington would be one. I don't care enough to play in Washington.
Washington's a good answer. I think I kind of lean Houston, but they're kind of good right now, so it's hard to completely say that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
I would want to play in Indiana because I think they're a good enough team where you can't rest and secure a win.
Probably Detroit.
Okay. Yeah. I'll back that as well.
But I think forever, like all time, like Sacramento was the first one that jumped out to me. But because
Yeah.
they're kind of competitive now, you don't really want to sit that one out. But
Mhm.
in the 16, 17, whatever year that they didn't
Yeah.
make the playoffs stretch, probably fine sitting out in Sacramento. It's not hurting my feelings. I'm not.
Utah. Don't want to play in Utah. Don't care. Don't care to play in Utah. They're they're not good enough to make me care, and I feel like players aren't too fond of Utah anyways, so no need to no need to play in Jazz games. But yeah, I don't know. Good for PJ Washington, I guess. Like Sam said, get your licks in. Like I guess you talk shit when you can if you're on the Hornets. So that is what it is. But Celtics would have been really cool if they made it so he wasn't able to talk shit. That would have been pretty cool. Because I mean, if they had won, then Tatum literally waltzed in on a Monday night in Charlotte in League Pass and just fucked him over again.
I mean, they did everything they could to lose that one.
Yeah, that they did.
Literally everything. Missed free throws, missed layups, turnovers,
late game execution,
blind shots,
rebounds. Yep.
Lazy defense, you name it.
Blind shots. Yeah, not great for the Celtics. As you guys are listening to this, they're taking on the Bucks tonight, so hopefully they can bounce back. But let us know what you think of PJ Washington taking a jab at Jayson Tatum. Good for PJ. Anyways, subscribe to Have It with the Celtics. We appreciate you, and I'll let Sam take it out.
Hey, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our daily uploads. You can find us here a half hour before every game. We'll be here before the Bucks game, streaming pregame. You can also find us on Spotify and Apple for the full-length pods, as well as any game recaps. Those will be up there. You can leave a nice 5-star rating for us. You can find us on socials at How About Them C's. That's Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Facebook is just the name of the podcast. You can follow Jack on Twitter at JackSmonNBA. You can follow me at Sam LaFrance NBA. That's it for us. Bye.